you for years, but you're Jewish, right?
I'm actually not. I'm raised Roman Catholic, but I have a great affinity for Jewish people in Israel.
You're gay. That's what it is.
I'm not gonna lie. Love to sit, take big dump on the toilet watching videos. Respect. Okay.
Do you feel in charge?
In a world where protein shakes have oat milk, where every meeting starts with feelings, and where someone, somewhere, is explaining masculinity with makeup on, 3 men said, yeah, we're gonna need a bigger grill.
You son of a bitch. And that's it, boys. $500 easy. Let's go!
This is the end for you, my master.
Let's go! Yeah!
Can you finger blast, please?
Oh, the times that I've heard that.
3 men, 3 microphones, 0 professional credentials. This is Bro Science.
Holy smokes! Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Bearded Society, the Criticless Cult. Welcome back to another episode of Bro Science, episode 115. You guys know how we like to start things off.
No point dragging our feet.
No, might as well not. Do you have old man hangers on the back of your glasses? Is that what that is?
Yeah, brother. Yeah, you know.
What do you call those?
I don't know, man.
What are those called?
Like you said, like an old man hanger. I don't know. I keep them on there. Yeah, I started using them when we got a boat. You know, it's boat.
So I used to have those. So back in California, I'd go to Havasu a few times, and I would get those at the gas station because we would get some subs at the gas station and bring them on the boat.
Yeah,
and at the gas station, we would always lose them. But I would buy a new pair to stick on the shades. But I got the special kind that would float. So if you dropped your glasses in the water, it would float.
Yep, they do have those. Yeah, the little like they've got ones that have little floaty things on the back of the ear things or in the middle.
Yeah,
and yeah, they're a necessity. But also even just riding, it's like sometimes you turn your head and shit'll just fly off.
Sure, especially when you're in your Bronco and the fucking hood's down.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah,
that'll do. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
So lean and so muscular.
There it is.
Woo! Holy smokes, how's everybody doing? Welcome back in. I am FearTheBeardo, your humble host, one of the most humble men on the internet. That's how humble I am. I'm willing to admit that there are more humble men than me. I'm the 9-time Pokemon League champion. I am a record-setting Resident Evil speedrunner. You know the drill. I am joined by my co-host today, Blaine from Criticless. Hold on.
What up? Yes.
The father, the birther, the CEO, and the founder and owner of Criticless, only the hottest, best movie and TV show review website on the internet. That's him, Criticless Blaine. What's up, Blaine?
Oh, you know, I am Happy to be here. I am. I'm very happy to be here. And actually, before I go into an intro, I think, we started with the smelling salts, but I was like, you know what, man, it's a brewski kind of day. And so
Mountains are blue.
That hey,
Mountains are blue.
That's right. Well, I'm going Red Oak. I've mentioned it multiple times on the show. Yeah. This is our local Bavarian lager. It is the shit, and I love it with all my Bavarian, brother, and zero preservatives. Zero additives? And the second it gets hot, it will spoil because of that. So
right.
I say the second. You don't leave it out, But it is perfection. You will, when you're up here, I will hook you up. See, and Dixie knows what it's about because he used to be around here too. It is a fantastic beer. Every time I have them, they're not cheap. It's not a cheapy beer, but it is
interesting.
Good shit.
Where is Bavaria located?
Dude, that's a good question. I think it's is it near Germany?
Bavaria. It sounds like a made-up country.
Right, it really does, doesn't it? It's it's Germany. It's southeastern Germany.
Okay,
so that's right. Yeah, southeast Germany. But the brewery is it's like, I don't know, probably about an hour and a half from me. It's good stuff. Yeah, it is in Bavaria. That's right. That is exactly where it is. And to add to it, I opened it up with my solid metal batarang.
So this fucking cool, dude.
I'm telling you, you can't beat it.
Cool.
So yeah. But it's good, man. And I actually, I was going to say, I was thinking about it today because I took the kids over to my folks' place. I still live near my hometown, and just got lunch with the pops, man. And I'll say that, if you live near family and whatever, every once in a while, it's not like it's got to be constant, but it's, every once in a while, spend some time with your family, especially, your parents are getting older, whatever. Don't leave them hanging. And so it was one of those things. We were sitting there just hanging out, having a dog, You had a dog? And I take that back. He had a dog. I've been altering my diet a little bit lately.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I have you? Yeah. So I've been doing there's been a lot of rice and meat specifically. And I've cut basically all bread out. For the most part. So.
Dude, since the last time, well, actually, no, because I saw you in Georgia. Dude, I'm down 40 pounds, dude.
Whoa.
During MegaCon, I was 245. I weighed this morning, I was 203. You ready for this? 203. You ready? Ready?
Yeah. Let's go. Look at that.
203 this morning, dude.
Slimming up. Hell yeah. See, the opposite happened to me. I came to MegaCon and started getting fat, and then that's why I am now eating less bread. And so...
Been hitting the gym, dude. Been fasting. Lots of water, lots of San Pellegrinos, and like you, just meat and rice.
Yeah.
203, dude. MegaCon, I was 245, bro.
Damn.
203 this morning when I woke up.
That's what's up. Slimming up. I haven't weighed lately. I need to and see. But it normally takes me a few weeks to regulate with it. That's the other thing. I don't know if you noticed. My big thing is just shrinking my stomach. That's the first step.
That's the thing, dude. Dude, it's the love handles for me, bro.
Same. That's where it goes.
It's the love handles, bro.
Yep. That's straight up where it'll go. But anyway, so I was having lunch with my dad, and I was looking at him and fuck. His hair's almost completely gray. I feel like it wasn't that way a couple months ago.
Tell me about it, dude. Tell me about it, bro. My father is 60 years old. He's about to turn 61 when I turn 31. Our birthdays are 5 days apart. And now that I'm down here in Florida, bro, it breaks my heart, dude. I'm going to try not to get emotional about this. But now that I'm in Florida, and I'm if I see my parents once a year, which realistically it's about once a year.
Right.
Let's say that my father lives to 75. Hopefully he lives much longer than that. But let's just say he lives to 75. That means once a year, I have 15 more times with my dad.
Wow.
That's tough, dude. When you think about it like that, that's tough, dude. So you're blessed, dude. You're blessed that you
Right.
live so close to your father, you get to, hang out with him, more often and stuff. That's why I'm trying to get my family down here, dude. I'm trying to get my mom, my dad, my brother, my brother's family. I'm trying to get them all down here to Florida so that we can all just be one big happy family down here in Florida.
Right. Or at least get them to the East Coast. That way you don't have to go across the country. Get them.
Dude, they were looking at North Carolina.
That's where everybody's looking. Let's keep it quiet, chat. You don't need to tell a lot
North
of people.
Carolina's full, by the way.
Yeah, it's full.
Yeah.
We don't need or want anybody else, unless you're legit, and then maybe we'll give you a pass. But, you got to be vetted. It is, this is where everybody's coming. And actually, we are getting a huge influx, believe it or not, of people from Florida. I've been hearing it a lot. Like, I actually went and saw a golf coach a while back I told you about, and he was a golf coach in Florida, and he said all the coaches, everybody coming up here. He's like, a lot of the golf pros, different people that he dealt with, everybody's coming here because it's right in the middle. We're on that same kind of horizon line as where you came from to a degree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's a similar kind of situation. And so it is a good landing spot. I think a lot of people also from up north go all the way down to Florida, and they're like, a little too hot, a little too humid, a little too flat. Let's get a little bit more variety, and so they come a little more north, and people tend to stop here.
How is the golf in North Carolina?
Superb. That's why
Really?
a lot of them are coming. Oh, this is one of the best places. Yes,
Really?
It's fantastic. Yeah. There's really good golfing in North Carolina for sure, because we get there's a lot of like elevation differences. We're in a place called the foothills, so it's like at the base of mountains. So it's like it's a lot of variety for what kind of golfing you can get, or you can head 2 hours and be, on the coast in North Carolina. Coastal golfing is like peak. So, and especially
And the
South
beaches,
Carolina.
beaches are good.
Yeah, beaches are really good. North Carolina beaches is a little different than South Carolina beaches. Most people tend to
Where's
hang
the
more
Outer
like
Banks
southern.
at?
Outer Banks is North Carolina, and it is phenomenal. Outer Banks is awesome.
Is that beaches or rivers?
No, it's beaches. And
That's
it's
beaches.
It's a string of islands that run down the coast of North Carolina. That's what makes North Carolina beaches weird, is like a whole lot of our coast is covered by these islands. So if you want to go to a standard beach, you have to go to like the southern part of North Carolina that's not covered by islands. So
Gotcha.
we have those islands like running up the coast. And now if you like fishing or if you want to do like kite surfing, go to Kitty Hawk, where, the place where they learn to fly, flew the first airplanes. Like, if you want to go there, that's Outer Banks. So
Okay, gotcha. See, so when I would go to the beach in Southern California, whether it was Newport or Huntington, was usually the beaches I would go to. There's Catalina Island. So when you're at the beach, you see the island out there. You can't fucking swim to it. You can't, but you can take a fucking 40-minute boat ride.
Yeah.
40-minute boat ride over to Catalina. And I've never been to Catalina Island, but apparently it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. It's probably similar kind of how the Outer Banks stuff is. It's Outer Banks is super cool. That's where a lot of people do go to fish and stuff, though, or like ocean fishing. You go out there and you're gonna like just catch crazy shit. And I've done that a few times. And you can go out there and go camping or take the big thing is, if you've got like me, you got like a Bronco or a Jeep or something like that, off-roading vehicle, you can go and drive or used to be able to go and drive on the beaches. I don't know if you still can, but
Dude, I got a 4-wheel drive, brother.
Right.
4-wheel drive off-road in my Tacoma.
Yeah. That's
But I got the top of the line Tacoma. I got the best of the best Tacoma. I'm like, I'm not getting your fucking sporty Tacoma. I'm getting the off-wheel, the off-road 4-wheel drive with the crawl control and everything, dude. Dude, my truck's pretty badass, and I have not used one of its cool features. I haven't done anything cool with my truck, dude.
Yeah, that can definitely happen. There's some features on the Bronco that I still want to take advantage of that I haven't yet, but I've at least done some stuff to it and with it. But they make them to where now it's like I have all these crazy switches on the roof of my Bronco where they have all these lines run all over it for hooking up all these different equipment things, right? And it's like I've done a little bit of that, but it's like I want to get all these toggles. I want to put a rocket launcher switch up here and do something with it.
Yeah, dude. I got this crawl control feature where it detaches the axles on the wheels, and it's single axle, so you can crawl up
right.
fucking rocks and mountains and shit, where all wheels are on its individual axles and shit.
Yeah.
I have that whole ability. I got towing ability and everything like that. Like, my Tacoma is bad fucking ass. I know everyone's like, oh, it's a Toyota. It's Japanese. It's like, dude, this truck's never going to break down, dude.
Yeah.
It'll last forever.
Yeah, they will. My first vehicle was a Toyota 4Runner, and it was the type where before the 4Runners, it was actually basically a truck that they didn't put it back on, and so I could take the back off. I could take it off like a Jeep almost. Yeah. And that thing, dude, I drew it until it exploded. And I can say that about the Japanese vehicles. I worked for Honda for 6 years. Like, they are very well made. Now, granted, they're not what they used to be. I'll say they're not quite what they used to be. The new stuff now, Toyota still is pretty solid. I don't know if Honda is as much as it used to be.
Dude, you had a lot of fucking interesting jobs, dude.
I've done so much.
I feel like every time I talk to you, you tell me it's like, yeah, I used to do this. I used to do this. I used to do this. And I'm like, holy fuck, did you ride bulls? Did you ride bulls too? Like, I had some interesting jobs back in the day as well, but like, you're always telling me something new, dude, that you used to do.
I've done a lot of ridiculous shit, over the years. It is kind of absurd, but and then of course what I'm doing now is maybe the most ridiculous if you really think about it. It's like, running an online social media, reviewing website, which holy shit, Rotten Tomatoes is making us look really good right now.
Let's go ahead and talk about Criticless and Rotten Tomatoes right now. Go for it, Blaine.
Yeah, y'all get on Criticless right now. We are having a lot of new people find us. Rotten Tomatoes making us look super good. There's some rumors circulating. People have been doing some digging. They're absolutely hiding reviews. And so come on here, tell our new people, hey, if you hadn't been on in a little while, and join the discussion. Also, go downvote Jeremy's review of the Odyssey. If there's anything that's a priority, it's that, because he needs to be hazed some more. So it is stuff's been popping off, and stuff's been good for Criticless right now. We're definitely growing, a lot of new people finding us, and a lot of people not happy with the Odyssey. A lot of people not happy, at least on our platform.
Oh, went down to 48. We were at 49 last night.
We were, and we hit 200 reviews. Look at that.
200 reviews, man.
Yeah.
Yes, go downvote Jeremy's review of the Odyssey. Although I didn't hate it as much as Blaine did, but I'm not as fond of it as Jeremy. One thing that we cannot allow to happen, if you do downvote Jeremy, he can't get more downvotes than me.
Right. We got to be careful.
I still hold the record, I believe, Blaine. I hold the record.
Yeah.
I hold the record for my Die Hard review, which I like Die Hard. Die Hard. Let me find it. I gave it a great review, but I said that it wasn't a Christmas movie, and I'm at 218 downvotes. I need that to stay. I need the record. Right. And Blaine, I've been saying this for months. I need a badge.
Mm-hmm.
But it needs to be a badge that transfers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a badge that will move if you lose it, but
and goes to whoever's winning.
Correct, but I need the badge to happen before I lose it. Before somebody gets a more downvoted review than me, I at least need to hold the badge for some period of time before I lose it, because eventually I probably will lose it.
Right.
That's why we need the badge soon, so that I can at least have had it at one point in time.
That's a good point. And maybe that's the thing, is like you retain like some kind of badge of honor,
Maybe. Yeah. A residual,
like a badge of honor, but you don't have the thing. It's like
you don't have the real one, but you have you had it once, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Who do you need to get in contact with? Who do we need to get in contact with to make that happen?
It's not too difficult. I could do it. We just got to create the art for it and plug it in. So yeah, it's
the art for the badge. What if I get Punch McLightning on it?
Right. It's got to be cohesive.
Or do you have an artist who does all this?
We do have an artist. You have
an artist who does it?
Yeah.
Well, we need to fucking do it.
Yeah, because we're wanting to create, because obviously we're going to have to create a whole new slew of new badges when video games are in Criticless as well. Yeah. So we're gonna need a chunk of them created. We've been working with somebody, and so there's hopefully some new things starting to brew within Criticless, and in the near future. Let's hope. So that's the discussions that are happening. But man, yeah, like I said, Rotten Tomatoes making us look really good out here, not releasing negative reviews.
Go ahead and talk about it, dude.
Yeah. And I don't know, did you see much buzz about it yesterday online?
So I saw your YouTube short.
Yeah,
and then I did see it a little bit yesterday about how, first of all, the critic reviews are at what, 98, and then audience is at like 97. And then you can probably explain it better than I can.
Yeah, long story short, which is complicated because people have kind of been complaining to us, and it's one of the things that I try and explain where they're like, I saw somebody online like, oh, well, Criticless doesn't prove that somebody's seen a movie, and they don't. I'm like, look, okay, first off, proving that someone's seen a movie, you gotta, how many different types of ticket stubs you gotta get? You gotta be able to analyze them, make sure they're real, make sure they're legit, all that.
Who's
shit,
saying
right?
that? Who's saying that?
There are people, the online complainers, and the thing is, okay, let's say that that's the case, and you do that. First off, Rotten Tomatoes, they did start doing that, but they only allow you to use Fandango, which is the company that owns them. So there's already a conflict of interest built into this whole thing. That's the only way that review counts is if you buy a ticket through Fandango. The other thing is, we live in a digital age, right? Like you can watch things at home. The second that it's on streaming, you can watch it at home. How am I going to prove once it leaves the theater that someone's seen something?
Also, pirated, bootleg copies
like,
and stuff. Like, so people might not have a ticket stub, but they did see it, whether,
saw it.
some type of means. Yeah.
Right. Either way, they've seen it. And so it's like, no, the bigger concern here is just making sure that somebody can't leave a bunch of reviews. You watch that's why we do the phone number verification and the email verification, all that stuff. Anyways, long story short, yeah, basically, if you aren't seeing the movie through Fandango and it is a negative review, not a positive one, people are showing, they'll create a new account, drop a review, and it's positive, goes right through, adds to the total. Does a negative one, sends you a thing, oh, we're making sure that this review's okay. There have been people that have had their reviews sitting for 5-6 days, still not posted. So there are hundreds and or thousands of negative reviews for the Odyssey that are not being posted on Rotten Tomatoes.
Man.
Yeah.
Dude,
and the thing is,
Nolan is their golden goose, dude.
He is. And there's so much wrapped up in this. And then it's like he made the whole movie itself a Trojan horse where it's immune to discourse. Everything that I've posted on YouTube about this movie.
Because it's subjective.
I get called a freaking racist or a bigot because I don't like it, even though I didn't even mention the race swapping. I don't even mention Elliot Page, and they're still out here doing that. And it's like, okay, so you've just made a movie that no one's allowed to dislike. That's what we've done.
Yeah. Yeah. And maybe that was a part of his plan. Maybe that's what this was all about. Why it is. There's so many aspects of the Odyssey that are left to interpretation. This is subjective. This is how this is perceived by some people, but other people see it a different way. And you see that with Athena. You see it with whether the gods are present or not and stuff. There's loads of examples in the Odyssey where that's the case. And when you have all of those things that can be subjective and left to interpretation, then the movie is impossible to review and have an opinion on.
Yep, 100%. 100%. And it feels, everything about this movie feels super calculated in regard to how people are going to be allowed to respond to it. It's a crock of shit. And so I am, I don't know. Like I said, it's been good for business, but it's also aggravating. And are we going to now see if this movie does, it's going to succeed, obviously. But the question is just if they will allow the negative opinions to circulate about this movie. And currently they're not.
Can I ask you a personal business question?
Sure.
Have you seen with the Odyssey, with how Rotten Tomatoes is handling the Odyssey and with the review that Criticless has for the Odyssey, have you seen haters coming in onto the platform or at least like targeting you on social media?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm definitely being told that, our platform is nothing but conservatives and racists and bigots and all of this shit. And it's absurd because it's like, do you think that if that was the case, it would be sitting at a 48%?
Exactly.
No, it would be a fucking zero.
It would be a zero if that were the case. 100%, dude.
Yeah, and people coming at me in these YouTube videos and whatever, the people that have, after that hit piece came out a while back, like people that I'm still on their radar where they're just like, oh, this is just the racist back at his shit. And I'm just like, I literally didn't even complain about Helen of Troy because the movie has so many more problems than just that. Like the least of my worries. It's absurd. And people think that this community is an echo chamber, and it's fucking not.
Quite the opposite.
Yes. Yes, at times, when it comes to the way that the discussion and discourse goes with YouTube videos and stuff and people riding the grift wave, things can seem a certain way, but that does not mean that every member that watches these streams and everybody in this community is looking or thinking about things the exact same way. It's just not.
Yeah. Yeah. You absolutely hate the Odyssey, and I don't hate it.
Right.
You think it's bogus, you think it's shit, and I left the movie and I'm like, I actually kind of enjoyed myself in that movie. Yeah, it has fucking problems. Is it Homer's Odyssey? No, not in the slightest. But is it an entertaining movie? I thought it was. I was entertained, especially in the latter half of the second act, and especially in the third act. I'm like, I'm enjoying myself here, but that's not the case for everybody.
Right. And that's the thing is that initially I felt more closely to you, and then it was just that like about every hour that ticked by, I just kept being like, fuck,
Yeah.
It just kind of got to me a little bit, and over the time as I processed what it was and everything about it. So it just kind of, as I said, I think the video that I put out, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. You know, I'm just disappointed.
Right.
Because it could have been better. But it's going to be divisive, and it's going to be interesting to see how the industry reacts to all of this, and if they double down and just start feeding us more just politically charged things. But the thing that they're not realizing if they do that is that Nolan is one of the few people that could pull this off and have it work.
Yeah. Talking about politically charged movies, we got some big ones coming out this year still. We got Spider-Man 4, Dune 3, and Avengers Doomsday. I'm really looking forward to I Play Rocky in November. You also have Godzilla Minus Zero coming out in November. We know that those aren't going to be politically charged. At least I hope not. I don't think Rocky will. With Godzilla, it's a Japanese-made movie, so I wouldn't anticipate that would be a politically charged movie. But the three big ones with Spider-Man, Dune, and Avengers, you'd think Disney with Spider-Man and Avengers may be some politically charged. But after watching the Avengers Doomsday trailer, it doesn't feel like it's going to be politically charged. It doesn't feel like we're going to get our 5 minutes of this is the girl fight section of the movie like we got in Infinity War and Endgame, where it's like, here's the girls and now the girls are fighting. Like, it didn't feel like that's going to be the case for Doomsday. What it feels like is that the characters that are in Doomsday, all the characters that we don't like and disagree with the Thunderbolts and Yelena being in charge of the Thunderbolts. You have Anthony Mackie, Falcon, Captain African American. Like these characters, and also with Pedro Pascal, who is gay, but at least he's a dude, is the leader of the Fantastic Four. It feels like Marvel has made their bed, and now they have to lay in it. But it doesn't feel like they're going to shove the message down your throat. It almost kind of feels, Blaine, and I could be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. But it feels like they're starting to wake up a little bit to the noise.
It kind of does. You're not wrong.
Doesn't it?
It really is starting to kind of feel that way. And it's like, there's no way that they can't see how detrimental what they've been doing has been. The fact that they hopped on this bandwagon full charge with an entire brand and just watched it go. You know, there's no way that they don't know.
Yeah,
there's no way. So I would hope that they're smart enough to fix it.
And they had every opportunity to double down and go in that direction of the female boss bitch fucking direction. Because in all of the Disney Plus TV shows, let's just count them off, and I'm sure I'm going to forget a few. You have Hawkeye being now Kate Bishop, the Haley Steinfeld. So you have female Hawkeye. You have Ironheart, which is female Iron Man. You had the Agatha series, and then also putting Scarlet Witch's kids into maybe doing Young Avengers stuff. You had Echo with the deaf bitch in Daredevil, right?
Echo, Echo is one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Never watched it. Never watched it.
It will make you want to stab yourself in the jugular.
Yeah, I don't plan on it. You had Miss Marvel and the Marvels.
Right.
You don't see Brie Larson in the trailer. Monica Rambeau, Black Captain Marvel. She's not in it. Miss Marvel's not even in it. No She-Hulk. None of these gender-powered female boss bitch characters that they've been creating in the past two phases of the MCU. They are not here in Avengers Doomsday. The only ones that are here are ones that they cannot avoid, and that's Yelena, Shuri, and Shang-Chi. You can't avoid those.
No.
Because Stop Asian Hate, you can't get rid of Shang-Chi. Yelena, she's a stand-in for Scarlett Johansson for Black Widow. So because Scarlett Johansson didn't want to do it anymore, she was done with Marvel, so you got to get a stand-in. That's Yelena with Florence Pugh. But they're forced to use those characters, but they don't want to, because I do think that there's a little bit kind of a reality check maybe going on here.
Yep. I mean, you don't even see, they torched Nick Fury in his own show with, what was Secret Invasion? We didn't see him. He's still out and about dealing with aliens or something. I don't know.
He's on the fucking moon and shit. Like, what's going on, dude?
Yeah, all of that. They dude, what a mess. What an absolute mess. And I can't, I try to think about if you told me, like 7-8 years ago that this was the case, I'd be like, bullshit. There's no way. They can't ruin it this bad. Like, they are like, this is full steam ahead. Every movie's not perfect, but most of them are at least pretty good and watchable and whatever. And then and some of them phenomenal, and then to be in this space, you're just like, whoa. I'm shocked that they let it fall this far. But we saw Disney also do this with Star Wars, so like, we shouldn't be surprised.
Disney did it with Star Wars hard, and dude, it's the Trump effect, dude. It was Trump derangement syndrome. It was anti-white, anti-Christian, anti-Republican, less anti-Republican, more anti-conservative, more anti-nuclear family.
Yes, anti-conservative values.
Yeah.
And just doubling down on the message, which I'll say, one thing I brought up last night on Main Event, and I think you had said you hadn't seen it. Dude, the new season of X-Men 97, bro, I'm all in.
So I watched the first episode, and I was lost. So I'm like, I need to go back and watch the first season again. Because I watched the first season, but at this point it was like 2 years ago, and I only watched it once. So I'm watching episode 1 of season 2, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I need to go back and watch the first season again. But I really liked the first season of 97. Loved it. Too. The animation and the voice acting is so fucking good, dude.
Yeah, I've been seeing some people complaining about the animation. I like it. I think it's cool. It's very vibrant. It's retro. Yeah. It's not the same as the original. But dude, this new season, I'll just put it this way, because I'm like a long time X-Men fan. Back when I was collecting comics, I have a lot of different X-Men comics, and Wolverine was kind of my dude. I have hundreds of Wolverine comics. There are a lot of X teams, we'll say, in the X-Men universe. Like X-Force, X-Factor. There are more. There are. I'll keep it to myself. But in this new season already, there are multiple different X teams, full on branded in the show. They talk about them. They're here. There are fringe characters that I never thought I'd even see in animation. It is cool as shit. And not today's episode I haven't seen, but the previous one is a full-on Wolverine-centric episode.
Are they doing weekly now?
Yes,
they started with two or three. They started with, okay, and then, so now they're doing weekly after that.
Yeah. And
Gotcha.
it's weekly, but the Wolverine episode, dude, badass. Like full, like almost R-rated episode. Bloody, gory, Wolverine legitimately shredding people up. Like,
as it should be.
Go. As it should be.
It should be.
And then they're doing all the Apocalypse stuff, which is phenomenal. It's very good.
And they're even doing a little bit of Kang too, huh? Kang? They're doing some Kang stuff. He might not be full-blown Kang yet, but I've seen some stuff where they're doing some Kang.
Okay. Yeah, I don't...
You might not realize it's Kang yet.
Right. And it could have been... Wait, no, they have. You're right. It was very quick. Kang is in this, yes. So it is, yeah, and everything's the way it should be. It's done the way it should be. And I love it. I'm like, look, guys, you got it right on X-Men 97. We're doing this. You're bringing the X-Men back. Just do this in live action, please.
And that's the thing. I was talking this morning with Mike on Daily about it, is Kevin Feige saying that after Secret Wars, they're doing a restart. Not a reboot, Blaine. Restart. And they're starting it with X-Men live action. And it's like, this could be dangerous here and bad. Because you have X-Men 97, the animated show, that everybody loves. Almost everybody loves. And at the same time, parallel, you're going to do a live action X-Men is going to be forever compared to your fucking animated TV show. So you better fucking nail the live action, because it's going to be compared to the animated show.
100%. Yeah, absolutely. Because the animated show has been done so well. And I was worried because no Bo DeMeo this season. But
no Bo DeMeo, dude.
I guess he had either set out enough of an outline or people understood the assignment enough that whoever they've still got on board is doing it well. Right. So I'm all in. I would say if you still have Disney Plus to watch it, I really like it.
Yeah, or borrow a friend or family member's Disney Plus to watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
If there's no Kevin Feige steps down. He's like, hey, I'm done. I did my part, which maybe he should have done a few years ago. Who would you want to step in for Kevin Feige? Would it be Bo DeMeo?
No. He's a little too wild. He's a little too wild. That dude, he gets it. I don't know that he's the guy. That's the problem, is that as we've seen with like what's happened with James Gunn, is it's like probably the best person for the job is nobody that any of us would think about. And it's probably
got to be a no-name guy, dude.
Either somebody no-name or somebody that's from like the old guard of Marvel Comics. Like somebody that gets it. And maybe they're not running all of the production side and whatever, where it's a two-pronged thing, kind of like what Gunn is doing with DC with Peter Safran. Like a similar thing, except for it's just that we have somebody that has the comic stuff on lock and knows what people like and what they don't like. And what people buy and what they don't buy. But it would be somebody that none of us would probably predict. And obviously, because, I mean, there was a time when I might have, like with the stuff with James Gunn, I'm like, James Gunn might be able to handle it. Now, after seeing what he's done with DC, it's like, oh, no.
Yeah. No fucking way.
No way. Not in a million years.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be a no-name guy who is a veteran of the industry and everything. It's going to be a Disney puppet that's going to be controlled and do whatever the fucking corporate donor figureheads are going to want to do. Whoever's in control of the money, they're going to pick their guy that they can fucking control.
Right.
Realistically, that's how it's going to go down.
Most likely with how it's been operating, unless they really want to fix the company. But yeah, they've got a long ways to come. Either way, even if, which I think Spider-Man is going to be good. I still have my reservations about what the long-term plan with everything happening in that movie is and just the trajectory of Marvel in general. But I think it's going to be good. Either way, I'm excited to see Doomsday, whether it is great or terrible. Like, I'm still like, I'm not like that trailer didn't give me a lot of excitement necessarily. Like, it didn't get me hype. It wasn't like, more Marvel. But on the same hand, I'm like, I still just really want to see what the hell this is.
And that's where most of us are at. That's where I'm at. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not excited because I'm invested and I can't wait to see where the story's going. I'm excited because I'm curious. What the fuck are you going to do here?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's where most of us are at. It's like, you've been fucking up for the past 6 years. And now you got your first Avengers movie since Endgame. What are you going to do?
Right.
What's happening? There's been no build-up for Doom, and there's a lot of cope from the fucking other side where they're like, well, they didn't build up Thanos. Thanos just showed up. Are you fucking kidding me? Thanos was in at least 3 or 4 post-credit scenes. They're talking about the Infinity Stones for all of the first 3 phases. They're talking about the Infinity Stones.
Yep.
Thanos is in the first Guardians of the Galaxy, the first 2. He's in the first Guardians in the main movie, and then I think he's in the second Guardians as a post-credit scene. So Thanos has been built up for many years, and you know where this is going. With this, it's kind of like, here's Doctor Doom.
Right.
There's no build
right.
up. That's it. It was just San Diego Comic-Con, 2 years ago at this point, where it's like, oh yeah, Robert Downey Jr., Doctor Doom, everybody. And it's just, here he is, guys. Here's Doom. There's been no build up to Doom.
Yep.
And I don't think you can count and include the Fantastic Four post-credit scene of Doom there, because that was a last-minute thing that they decided to do because they were on set with the motherfucker on Doomsday, and they're like, and they have all the cast there. They're like, well, let's film a post-credit scene for Fantastic Four, and then just shoehorned it in.
Yep, exactly. Oh, God, man, there's so much potential with this restarting of things. There's so much that they could do, even just with the X-Men. Like I mentioned with the X-Men.
Yeah, but they're fucked, Blaine.
I know.
Fucked. They're fucked because Robert Downey Jr. is only going to do this for 2 movies.
Yeah.
He's only Doctor Doom for 2 movies. And then you got to get a new Doctor Doom. And if you're going to get a new Doctor Doom, you got to get a whole new Fantastic Four. How old is Pedro Pascal? He's not going to play Reed Richards for another 15 years. He's not going to do it. How old is Vanessa Kirby? She's up there too.
Yeah.
So how long is she going to do this? Okay, so you fucked up the Fantastic Four already by doing Galactus in the first movie. You're doing Doctor Doom in the Avengers movies with Robert Downey Jr., who's only going to do it for these 2 movies. You fucked up the Skrulls because you did the Skrulls for Secret Invasion in a bullshit TV show with Nick Fury and Emilia Clarke. So the Skrulls are fucked. Who else do you have left? Like the Beyonder? Like you already did Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer's gone. She went through the fucking portal with Galactus. What, are you going to do that again?
Well, that's why I think he's not calling this a reboot, but I think it essentially is going to be like it will be. It's just like that's his way of saying we're going to pick who and what we want to keep. Kind of like what James Gunn honestly did a little bit with his DC when they started back up, and he kept some things like fucking Peacemaker. But like, I think it's going to be similar. We're going to see some vestiges of the old MCU, but the majority of it will be new.
What up, a guy with dice? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, the majority of it will be new. We'll see as far as Fantastic Four and that kind of thing. But
yeah,
it's like even with them kicking off with X-Men, like, you know, watching this X-Men 97, I'm like, dude, I started thinking about it. I'm like, they've been doing all this dumb shit with shows that nobody wants to see, right? Nobody really cares about. But it's like, if you're kicking off with the X-Men, it's like, you could literally do an X Factor show with a bunch of no-name actors playing the X Factor characters and have like a totally different vibe of this like investigative, mutants investigating like crimes and stuff. And have a show of that and do it like a procedural, and people would watch it. And you could build out other X-Men that way, or a Weapon X show, where you can build out your Wolverine through it. They have much potential if they're kicking it off with the X-Men, but I just don't know if they'll do it right. I just feel like they've just been messing up for so long. I can't trust that they're gonna do anything right. Well,
and they already said that in their new X-Men, their X-Men team is not going to include Wolverine, which is confusing because they already said Hugh Jackman and Disney, Marvel, have said that we want to do more stuff with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. So are they just going to go down the 20th Century Fox route and just do solo Wolverine movies with Hugh Jackman that is separate, apart from their new, younger X-Men team and movies that they're going to do? Like, what are we fucking doing here? I don't get it. And I do want to address this real quick, and we have a lot of large super chats here, but I do want to talk about, since we're on the subject, Dermy Wormy saying, Gary said today that RDJ will be Iron Man again after Secret Wars. Well, that's also what I've heard in the leaks. And Blaine, I don't know if you've heard this, that after Secret Wars, that Loki is going to get his powers back, and he's going to reshape the whole fucking multiverse of Marvel again and put everything the same. Those who lived, and those who died are dead, but just put everything the same, and not everything's Battle World. Just not even maybe a reset. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But what I heard in the leak is that he's going to make Loki is going to make one exception, and he's going to resurrect Tony Stark. So Tony Stark can live a happy retired life with Pepper Potts and his daughter Morgan on the farm, and they're just gonna ride off into the sunset happily ever after and be a-okay after that. But Tony Stark is going to be alive. Now, apparently, what Gary is saying is that he's going to be Iron Man again after Secret Wars. Maybe, and listen, Gary obviously knows a lot more than I would because he has insider information, he has connections and everything like that. I'm just going based off of what I've seen on the Reddit leaks and the Twitter leaks and stuff. It sounds like he's going to be Tony Stark again.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about future movies and projects of him being Iron Man, but he's definitely going to be resurrected as Tony Stark again for the happily ever after.
Yeah. No consequences. No consequences.
Yeah. But they just can't quit him, man. They can't quit RDJ.
They can't. Yeah, they can't. They can't. And he loves it because it's a great paycheck for him. You know, you can't blame him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of these guys, and a lot of them can't turn. They can't turn themselves into movie stars after Marvel. You know, they because people only care about that version of them.
I'm trying to think if there is one person who is a movie star after Marvel.
ScarJo, but she was a movie star before Marvel.
And I was going to say Chris Pratt, but he was also popular before Marvel as well.
Kind of, yeah. He's been the biggest to come out of Marvel.
Yeah.
And stay like his own star. Absolutely. And he's just insanely uncancelable.
Chris Pratt's great. Have you seen the leaked battle scene that's been going around Twitter? Yes. I have. I have seen it. You know what? Fuck it. Let me go ahead and talk about this. I'm not going to show it, obviously, for legal reasons. I can't show the leaked battle sequence that is all over Twitter. It's easy to find if you guys want to find it. But let me just pull up the artwork for Avengers Doomsday. And let's see. I'm almost there. Fuck. I have a lot of stuff bookmarked, Blaine. Here we go. Here we go. So, spoilers, chat. Spoilers. Plug your ears if you don't want to know. Blaine, I'm going to spoil it for you. I'm sorry.
The whole thing?
Not the whole thing.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. So for Avengers Doomsday, the final battle fight against Doom is going to control Sentinels. The X-Men villain Sentinels. Doom is going to have them, and he's going to fight. I don't even think you can call them Avengers. It's just the new team of heroes.
Okay.
Doom is going to fight them. I can tell you who is in the final fight. And I went over this on my Saturday show, guys, so sorry if it feels like I'm repeating myself. Thor is alive at the moment during the final fight. Thor's alive. Steve Rogers is alive. The X-Men are alive apart from Magneto and Professor X. So Beast, Cyclops, Mystique, Nightcrawler, and Gambit, they're alive. Shuri and Wakanda Man, they're gone. Sue Storm, Thing, and Johnny Storm, they're dead. Mexican Falcon, he's dead. And Ant-Man, he's dead. And the rest of the Thunderbolts, they're all dead except for Yelena. The only people alive in the final fight are Thor, Yelena, Steve Rogers, the left side of the X-Men right here, Reed Richards, Shang-Chi, and Falcon, Sam Wilson. They're the only ones that are alive for the final fight. All the other ones die in the movie before the final fight. How this is going to end, everybody fucking dies. This is the Infinity War. This is the Infinity War. Doom wins. Doctor Doom wins. Everyone fucking dies. But then at the end of the movie, Doom resurrects everybody with mind wash, amnesia, and he makes Battle World. There's only one Earth. There's no multiverse. There's one Earth, Battle World, and he is the king of. He is King Doctor Doom, and everybody is back alive under his mind control, mind wipe. And then roll credits. And then you got to wait a whole year until Secret Wars to see how it plays out.
Yeah.
That's according to the leaks.
Right. That's about what I would predict, in all honesty, for kind of what they've been doing. And I don't know how I feel about that. I guess we'll see. We'll see. The bigger... clearly they need to lock down everything a lot tighter for the next movie. Obviously, being that everything is leaked out.
Yeah. Well, and the fact that apparently this movie is still undergoing some significant editing, trying to piece this film together, they could change this shit.
Right.
They could absolutely change what's going on. These are just the initial leaks that happened weeks ago of what was going to happen. But it could change. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Steve Rogers isn't even Captain America. He's just Thor 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's second Thor.
They were never, at least for this movie especially, they were never going to take that shield away from Falcon.
You going to take that away from a black man?
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
No way.
Nope. All right, boys, let's get some super chats real quick. That was a good discussion. Let's get some super chats, and we'll get into our... I guess that was the first topic. We'll get into our second topic of the day. Goody64 with the 5 gifted Fear the Beardo memberships. Thank you, Goody64, for the 5 gifted. Holy smokes, Trickies!
Let's go.
With a 10 gifted Fear the Beardo memberships. Thank you, Trickies, for the 10. Elfie, we're going to get your 50 here in a little bit because we want to do the fan art of the week. Dougie B. Dougie fucking B with the $100 super chat. Are you kidding me? Says, what's up? Just finished watching Daily and Beardo. I have to say, the way you got to Paul Heyman cracked me the fuck up. I don't know why, but I found it hilarious. I have to admit, I'll never understand why you choose to die on the hills you do, but you're a funny guy. I'm one of a kind, man. I'm cut from a different cloth. They don't make men like me anymore. I'm a different breed. I'm a dying breed. Thank you, Dougie B, for the $100 shout out, brother. Thank you so much. John McKinley with a $50 super chat. What's up, Blackbeard and X Blaine? Hope y'all are having a happy hump day. Random thought. I think Miki would make an excellent permanent panelist on this show. Food for thought. Hail the bearded badasses and lovely ladies in the chat, and cheers, bros. Hey, cheer to you, John McKinley. I've invited Mike on this show several times. He always says no.
John.
He always says no. He turns me down.
Yeah.
He said thanks, but no thanks.
He just can't handle the heat, you know? Can't handle it.
I'd love to have Mike back on. He's been on before. Thank you for the $50. And here we go. Elfie with a $50 super chat. Hi, Beardo and Blaine. Great to have you entertaining us again. German beer is amongst the best. I love enjoying a proper beer straight from the tap in the summer. Here's to a great show today, and cheers. Sending lots of love to the chat. You are the best. Where's your beer from again?
Let's go. Bavaria.
Bavaria. German beer.
Technically. That's where the recipe comes from. It's not actually made in
beer.
Germany. Yeah, it's made here.
German beer. Are you familiar with Mexican beers and how they're influenced by Germany? Have I showed this to you before?
No, I didn't know they were influenced by Germany. No.
So if you look on the back of the bottle of a Dos Equis or a Tecate, have you ever had a Tecate before?
I don't think I have.
You've had a Dos Equis?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If you look on the back of a Dos Equis, it'll say, inspired by German brewing techniques.
Huh.
Let me tell you why. Because after World War II, when all of the Germans fled Germany, where did they go? They went to Mexico and they went to South America. And that's where they, kind of went into exile into Mexico and South America.
Yep.
So when you look at Mexican beers, they taste similar to a German beer. They can.
Right.
And the techniques, the brewing techniques are from Germany. This is Tecate, Blaine. Do you notice something about the logo of Tecate?
Yeah.
Does it not look like an SS Eagle?
Yeah, it kind of does. It kind of does.
Tecate,
really
literally, hold on. Let me look this up. SS Nazi logo. Oh, fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
You
This is better. This is more like it. This is more like it. This. So you look at that. And then
Brilliant. Everybody's thinking they're watching a
my
freaking...
channel's getting taken down.
Yep.
Oh,
toast.
no.
We're toast. They're going to start
This is the last
this.
episode of Pro Science.
They're going to... Fuck.
YouTube, I swear this isn't propaganda. I am trying to show
teaching history. We're teaching
This is history.
Lessons.
This is a history channel. This is history. This is the Tecate logo, and you can see the resemblance to the SS Eagle.
Dude, this comment.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
This is a history lesson, chat.
It's a history lesson. I was...
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
Shit.
Oh, I'm going to die. Right when you started typing it, I started to say something. I should have.
I should have known better. I should have typed in eagle, and not Yahtzee logo.
Mistakes were made.
Anyways, Blaine, did you see the resemblance with the Tecate logo?
Yeah.
You see the resemblance?
I saw it. It. I'm wondering.
Okay, good.
I'm wondering.
Oh,
I'm wondering. This company, Red makes a beer called, I guess it's pronounced Helles, or it's Helles. I've always said Helles is what it is.
Helles. I would pronounce that Helles.
Helles, yeah. So there's another type of German beer called that, and theirs is called Hummingbird, is their version of it. But it is a German beer done in that way, but it is a bright, light pale ale. And I wonder if these Mexican beers.
Show it again. Fuck. Yeah, it's a light pale ale.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a Helles, if that's what they base the Mexican beers off of. Because now that you mention it, I'm like, those actually taste kind of similar, like to the Mexican beers, and I'm wondering if that's the same family that those are based off of.
Okay, we have a correction here from Elfie. It says the eagle is the federal eagle and has nothing to do with that terrible era. No, of course, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. It's the federal, but. So correct me, Elfie, this is a question, genuine question. Is that why in that time period those soldiers use that eagle, because it's the federal eagle, and then where you see it on the Tecate Mexican beer, it's the German federal eagle? I'm not saying that it's inspired by the SS eagle. What I'm saying is like, are both inspired by the German federal eagle? That's
Right.
That's a genuine question.
Right, like the coat of arms in Germany is like that eagle too. Like they use that imagery. It just happened to be that the Yazis co-opted and used it as well, because obviously they're from that country and it was already, imagery used by Germany.
Yeah. I'm curious if that Imperial Federal Eagle was an inspiration for both. Because there's no doubt that Mexican beers are inspired by German lagers.
Mm-hmm.
So, we have fan art. We have fan art of the week from our very own Elfie, who just gifted a $50 donation. It's Wednesday, and finally, it's Bro Science holiday time. Mark your calendars and have a blast with the hottest boys on YouTube as they discuss great topics, welcome fantastic guests, and entertain the best chat around. And see you there. And look at this. We have our Pacific Rim inspired fan art of the week. Look at this. Hashtag trust the bro science. Hashtag manly as fuck movies. Hashtag blue cheese. And hashtag criticless. We got our Pacific. I already forget the names except for Mako. I only remember Mako.
Yeah.
I don't remember Idris Elba's or Charlie Hunnam's names. I don't.
Wasn't it Raleigh or Raleigh? That's how we would say it. Raleigh or Riley. They'd pronounce it differently. But that was Charlie Hunnam's character's name and Mako. Okay. And then Pentecost is Idris Elba's like last name.
Right. And then you have Elfie here in her Jaeger armor.
Yeah.
You love to see it. Looks great. The calligraphy looks great. The art looks great. It's awesome. Thank you, Elfie. Great job, Elfie.
Great job.
You love to see it.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's get some more super chats. Thank you again, Elfie, for the $50 super chat and the fan art of the week. We got a 20 here. From Margaret Riggle, says it's 110 Fahrenheit, and due to the heat index, it feels like 117. Needless to say, I'm hot. There you are. And since I live in the southeast Texas coast, also waiting to see what Bertha is going to do, I really need your entertaining ways right now, so do your thing. Thank you, Elfie, for the $20 super chat, and good luck out there in the heat.
Yeah, the heat index thing is a killer. I know that you guys deal with it similarly to how we do here, where the humidity totally changes things. At least where she is in that Texas-y area, it depends on where you are. The humidity is not quite the same. But like here, it's like if it's 88 degrees, it's really like close to 100.
Dude, it's finally starting to cool off here in Central Florida where I'm at, but it ain't gonna last forever, dude. We're only in July. I got 2 more months of this shit.
Yeah.
Thank you, Margaret Riggle, for the $20. Jason Nelson with the 2 says, good job seeing Usual Suspects. Why did you like it? Why did I like it? I really like those kind of psychological thrillers that make you think with an unreliable narrator and with the twist at the end. I love those kind of movies, dude. Like Shutter Island, Usual Suspects. Yeah. Those kind of movies are right up my fucking alley, man. And there's not enough of them.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, I don't know if you noticed, I always forget that he did it, but did you notice who directed Usual Suspects?
It was Bryan Singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm watching it and I'm like, holy shit, Bryan Singer. That's the dude that diddled kids on fucking X-Men.
Yeah. Yeah. He, hot water, man. That dude, he was apparently found himself in some serious hot water.
He was a diddler, bro. He also did the Superman Returns movies.
Right.
Or movie, singular.
Movie. And then you look at it and you're like, man, this cast and, we got Kevin Spacey on this movie, directed by Bryan Singer. You're like, woo! Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Seven. Yep. Seven is a good psychological thriller like that, dude. And I
love those types of movies.
I was telling myself
Prisoners.
because Prisoners is great. I was telling myself because Seven and Usual Suspects came out both in 1995. And I'm like, if fucking Kevin Spacey is going to be the secret villain at the end of this movie, just like in Seven, I'm going to fucking lose my shit. And of course, well, never mind. No spoilers.
Yeah, don't be a beardo.
I just did it. I already did it.
You can't.
I already did it.
Help yourself. It's kind of like, dude, that
twice in the same year. Twice in the same year, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah. That type of movie is just, I love, like another No Country for Old Men. Like, now one that I think gets a lot of praise that I'm a little less crazy about is Zodiac. I actually didn't love Zodiac.
Really like Zodiac.
Do you?
It's
I
long.
like it.
It's a 3-hour movie.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's really long.
It's a little long. But like also Silence of the Lambs movies are in there. Actually, Nolan's first movie, Insomnia.
Memento.
No, before that. He did Insomnia. I'm pretty sure Insomnia was him, wasn't it? Yes, it was. That was his first movie.
Okay.
And it's very much in that genre. And a lot of people haven't seen that one. But
I haven't seen Insomnia or Memento.
Really?
I want to watch Memento, but I don't know. I hate to admit this.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm smart enough to understand Memento.
You can handle it. I was smart enough in high school when I saw it for the first time. I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be all right.
It's the way that Nolan talks about it. The way that Nolan talks about Memento, and I'm like, this might be too much for me.
No, it's good. It's really good. I like it a lot. I have not seen it in ages, but I'm due for a rewatch of that one too.
Okay. Maybe I need to give it a shot.
Yeah.
Mark's like speechless. Somebody clip that. Hey, I'm just being honest. Jeremy's gonna pop in here any second. Why?
Yeah.
About Memento? I've never seen it. Should we spoil Memento? No. I'll end the stream. I'll end the stream. Dougie B with the $50 super chat. Are you kidding me? Says, what are we doing? What are we doing? It was an accident. It was an accident. Thank you, Dougie B, for the $50. Dude, I got hit with this edit of the Doomsday trailer, dude, when Thor hands Mjolnir to Steve Rogers.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen this? I love it. I love it. Hey, bro, pass me a beer. That's what it feels like.
It does.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. That's what it feels like.
They
The
should
boys
really
pass you a beer.
do some marketing along those lines for this movie, like that. That's free for the taking right there.
They should. They should. Speaking of Christopher Nolan, Blaine.
Uh-huh.
We might have been a little bit too harsh on Christopher Nolan with casting Maggie Gyllenhaal as Katie Holmes' replacement in The Dark Knight.
Okay.
We might have been a little too harsh. That's Katie Holmes right now.
Okay.
Maggie Gyllenhaal all of a sudden doesn't look like such a bad recast.
I think she. God, I feel mean for saying that. She kind of looks like she's melting.
She looks like she's been doing a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
This looks like meth and heroin.
I guess that's what happens when you end a relationship with Tom Cruise. That's what you get.
Just by being in a relationship with Tom Cruise. Listen, Tom Cruise is great. He's our last action star, action hero that we have left in Hollywood. He is of the old guard, and he's still going. But there's no doubt that Tom Cruise is fucking crazy. He's fucking nuts. And clearly he had an effect on Katie Holmes because, yikes. And she's dating, this is her new boyfriend. Insert Hector from any Mexican TV show. That's Hector. From any show that takes place in Mexico, they always got a Hector. That's him.
That's Hector.
Yeah, that's Hector right there. Maggie Gyllenhaal not looking so bad as a replacement, huh?
Probably equal.
Probably equal. Oh, man, that's tough, dude. You hate to see it. You hate to see that, dude. It's sad. It's sad is what it is.
Yeah, that is absolutely sad.
Blaine, are you a baseball guy?
Yeah. Now, I haven't been watching much baseball this year, but I mean, I love me some baseball. There's been a lot of baseball happening around my house.
Right. How are you with, like, the history of baseball?
So. Depends on what
Are
we're talking
you
about.
familiar with Lou Gehrig?
Yes.
The founder of Lou Gehrig's disease?
I was about to say, the guy that created a whole disease.
Yeah. So our boy, Glenn Powell, is set to star as Lou Gehrig in a new biopic from director Richard Linklater?
Yeah.
Linklater? How do you pronounce his name?
It's Linklater.
Linklater. That's two words in one last name. All right.
It is.
Richard Linklater and Lorne Michaels, a lifelong Yankees fan, will be producing the film. Blaine, have you ever seen the movie 61?
No, I've never seen that. I know.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard good things.
With Thomas Jane?
Yeah.
Directed by Billy Crystal?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
You need to watch 61, dude.
Okay.
61. So that's what makes 61 so good, is because Billy Crystal is a lifelong Yankees fan. Like, die-hard invested Yankees fan.
Right.
Which makes 61 feel so real and personal and everything, because it was personal for Billy Crystal when he was directing it. I love seeing right here that Lorne Michaels, don't know who he or she is, a lifelong Yankees fan is producing the film. Good. A man. Good. That's a green flag right there.
Yeah.
That it's a male. Yeah. How you feeling about this? Glenn Powell starring as Lou Gehrig in a biopic produced by a lifelong Yankees fan? Dude, I'm all about this.
I don't know if you know who Lorne Michaels is, but that's the dude that like started and like he's the SNL guy. He's the guy that runs SNL that has started SNL.
Okay.
Yeah. So the other thing here is that the partnership makes sense.
I am getting roasted.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Chat is tearing me apart for not knowing who Lorne Michaels is.
You. Hey, listen, all right?
Fuck.
For most of Beardo's life, SNL has sucked. Let's be fair. So he hasn't had a need to care a whole lot.
I wasn't a big SNL kid growing up, mostly because I wasn't allowed to watch.
And it sucked for a long time. Like, let's be straight. Like, SNL has not been good for a long time. So there's also that. But
Thank you, Mark.
The other thing is Richard Linklater, he has worked with Glenn Powell before. The recent movie Hitman that came out on Netflix was directed by him, and Glenn is in it. And they worked together before. So this partnership makes sense. I think this could be cool. I don't know anything really about Lou Gehrig's life for the most part, so I'm intrigued. I think it could be really cool. And I mean, that's the thing. You want fans attached. Glenn seems like somebody who gets passionate and invested in the projects he's involved with. So I like Glenn a lot. Even when his movies aren't hits, I'm like, I still like Glenn. I still like what he's doing. And so I think he's probably a good choice. He's a good actor. I like him, and I really want to see this dude win because he just seems like one of the few like decent, relatively based like guys in Hollywood still. And he
seems genuine. And
he seems genuine and real.
Did you watch Glenn Powell's Hot Ones episode?
No.
Dude, he gets edgy.
Yeah?
He gets edgy about
Let's go.
kind of secret societies in Hollywood.
All right.
Yeah. He teases it. He doesn't go full blown, but there's some nods in there. Glenn Powell, I like Glenn Powell. And if he's going to be attached to something like this, a baseball biopic involving he's playing fucking Lou Gehrig, sign me up, dude.
Yeah.
I'm about it.
Yeah. I think it could be cool. I'm excited. That seems rad. I'm down for that. And it seems like Hollywood's getting, at least to some degree, better with these biopics. I mean, Michael was a massive hit and we didn't expect it to. And I think these kind of stories about people like Lou Gehrig, where it's not like every single person knows who he is or what his deal is, but if you make the movie interesting enough, it could be a pretty solid hit.
Dude, Lou Gehrig, for Blaine, since you're not familiar, and anybody in chat who's not familiar, he was in like the golden age of Yankees. I'm talking Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, Roger Maris, George DiMaggio, and Lou Gehrig and Yogi Berra. Like back when they were like winning every single fucking World Series back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Like it was the Yankees, and they were just loaded with talent. Lou Gehrig was on that team. Did I say George DiMaggio? DiMaggio. Fuck, why am I forgetting his name? George DiMaggio. Oh, fuck. You guys are going to roast me. Shit. What? Hold on. I don't want to look at the chat. DiMaggio. DiMaggio. What was his name? Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah.
3 super chats.
Yeah, where are we at? Ooh, we got one from Linko Kenobi for $10. Says, "What's up, fellas? I brought my DMC series and Resident Evil Code Veronica. We'll be streaming later and try to watch you you guys play Among Us. I really hope MCU resets everything. If not, they're screwed." And so, heck yeah, man. Excited that you're playing some Devil May Cry, some Resident Evil. I need to go back and play some Devil May Cry. I haven't played it in ages, and I remember liking those back in the day, but it's been a long time. As far as the MCU, yes, I do think that they need to reset and stop leaning on all of their known successes, as we were talking about earlier. But we'll see. We'll see what Marvel and Disney actually do with that. I'm not going to hold my breath. But thanks for the 10, Linko Kenobi. Love to see it. And I don't know if I'm going to be playing Among Us tonight. We will see. And I don't know if Xwing will be. Obviously, Beardo will. I have not seen much of my wife lately, so I might be spending time with the family. We will see. And we got Anjanette in here for $9.99 ZARs. Love to see it. Thanks, Anjanette. Thank you very, very much. And let's see what else we got. Lotus Flower 20. Member for 11 months says, been a member for 12 months next week. Thanks for all the entertainment. So yeah, thanks, Beardo, for all the entertainment. And you're welcome for the Bro Science entertainment. 12 months, that's freaking awesome. We're reaching the point with Criticless Cast where we're starting to get these members that, because we haven't been doing it a super long time, that have had these fairly long memberships, folks like My Dixie and stuff. And I'm like, dang, like you've been following us for that long. It's awesome. So we all love it when you guys support us. These memberships show YouTube that you guys support our channels, like what we're doing, and are on board with it all. So it is very, very appreciated. Thanks for the 11-month membership, Lotus Flower.
All right, I'm back. Joe DiMaggio. Fuck me, dude. I'd list off all these legendary Yankees, but God forbid I mistake Joe for George, and fucking everybody roast me for it. It deserved. Here's the thing, Blaine. Rough. You know what makes it worse? Is I have a authentic Joe DiMaggio jersey replica that the
Whoa.
New York Yankees put out for their final season in the original Yankee Stadium in 2008 or 9.
Yeah.
I have it in my closet. It was my grandfather's. The tags are still
Dude.
on it. The tags are fucking still on it, dude.
That's freaking
An
awesome.
authentic Joe DiMaggio jersey.
That's awesome. Dude,
Yeah,
so
bro.
you want to hear something? As we were talking and researching, another cool thing they could do with this movie is, like you said, obviously all of these, the golden age of baseball, when Lou Gehrig was playing, he people like Babe Ruth and stuff. I hope that they're going to be in this movie. That could be super cool. What I didn't realize, apparently the two of them had like a massive falling out, and Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig stopped being friends. Didn't know that. Were you aware of this?
Why?
So this is the crazy thing. It's not about baseball or anything.
Wait, do you have this pulled up? Do you have this pulled up right now?
I literally have a Google thing pulled up. It's not
Okay,
really
hold on.
anything.
Let's run the bumper. Let's run the bumper.
Yeah.
Throughout history, there have been men who have represented the very, very best of us. True pioneers in the field of manliness. These are great moments in history.
Tell us why Babe Ruth and Joe DiMaggio or Lou Gehrig? Which one?
Gehrig. Lou
Babe
Gehrig.
Ruth and Lou Gehrig?
Yeah.
Tell us why
Yeah.
Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig hated each other.
Yeah. So this is kind of crazy. I was just looking it up, and apparently they had a really bitter, terrible falling out, not about baseball, but about
women.
Their families. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Their families and their women. And what happened is there was a feud between because Lou Gehrig's mother criticized the way that Babe Ruth's wife dressed her stepdaughters.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely insane. It made Babe Ruth so mad that he confronted Lou Gehrig, and the two men did not speak to each other for 7 years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
While they
Two of
were
the
playing together?
For 7 years. And apparently this is detailed in the Society for American Baseball Research because it was such a big deal. Because it was while they were friends and playing together and everything, and did not speak for 7 years. It says the friction was also fueled by their drastically different personalities and this quiet competition as well. So there was a bit of a feud anyways. And so Babe Ruth was more flamboyant. He was a hard partying showman. And Gehrig was this modest, quiet homebody who didn't get out, who didn't flaunt a lot. He was devoted to his mom.
Humble,
And so
quiet man.
Exactly. Which is interesting for the fact that we now have Glenn Powell playing this role because he tends to be very extra and a very big personality. So I'm intrigued to see him play this more,
grounded.
This more private, mild-mannered character. Exactly. And so basically between this tension between these two men, between Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig, the real reason they fell out was because Babe Ruth criticized how his wife dressed their stepdaughters.
Well, you said Lou Gehrig's family.
Lou Gehrig's mother criticized the way that Babe Ruth's wife dressed her stepdaughters.
So this is Babe Ruth's biological daughters and his wife's stepdaughters.
That's what it sounds like. Yep. And they barely spoke, and it caused a lot of resentment and problems on top of them just being competitive.
Does it describe how they were dressed? What she was not fond of?
It doesn't say. It doesn't say what the deal was with the outfits or what the problem was. But that's the thing too. Just reading that and seeing that, it's God, what a different time.
What time period was this? Was this the 30s?
That would have been.
What time period was this?
Well, it probably would have been in the 30s because Lou Gehrig died at 37 years old. So he died very young in 1941. So
yeah, this was probably in the late 20s, 30s.
Yeah. Sometime in the 30s. So absolutely wild. But that's the thing, right? Like, it's such a different time. Can you imagine, like, you and your homie getting in such a fight because of like somebody's wife criticizing some clothes.
No,
right?
that would be like my mom saying, I don't like the way that you, Blaine, that your wife dresses your daughter.
Right.
And then we just don't talk.
I'd be like, fuck you, Beardo.
And I'd be like,
you're a piece of shit.
And I'd be like, Mom, you're based.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. And they'd be like, but we could still be friends because that's absurd.
Yeah. I'd be like, you know what? Fuck women anyways. You know what? We're bros. We're bros. Who gives a fuck what the bitches have to say? Love you, Mom.
That's right.
I can see, like, especially with like some like time period haircut and everything, like with the clothes, like
right.
He could play a good Lou Gehrig, dude. That's a great choice in casting right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good job. I mean, he seems like someone not quite to the level of someone like Cavill, but he seems like he commits, you know, like he gets a role and he's like, this is the thing I'm doing. I'm getting invested. I want to be.
Oh yeah.
Like he almost didn't take Top Gun because he was just like, I don't know if this character is going to be important enough. I don't know. Like, I really want to invest in this. I want to take it very seriously. And like, I don't know if this little side role is going to be the thing. And, you know, he had to have Tom Cruise be like, no. You want to be like me? Take this role. This is the role.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, if he's passionate about it and invested in it, I think it could be cool throwing in all these old baseball players and stuff.
Well, I mean, you got to guarantee that if it's a Lou Gehrig biopic, Babe Ruth is going to be cast in it. Mickey Mantle is going to be cast in it. Roger Maris, Yogi Berra, all these guys.
Yep.
Joe DiMaggio will be cast in it. You're going to have the whole team is going to be involved in this movie for the Lou Gehrig biopic. So hopefully the casting is spot on, dude. Dude, Thomas Jane as Mickey Mantle. Holy fuck. Talk about like doppelganger, like perfect casting, once in a lifetime type of casting. Thomas Jane as Mickey Mantle was incredible. Even the guy who played Roger Maris, chat. Who's the guy who played Roger Maris? Oh, they weren't around in his time. Well, I might be retarded. They weren't around in his time. Where is it at? Maris and Mantle weren't around for Lou Gehrig's time. I might be retarded. I wasn't around during then. So what do I know?
Right.
Barry Pepper. Barry Pepper played Roger Maris. Thank you, Mo Zamboni. Dude, the casting for Barry Pepper as Roger Maris and Thomas Jane as Mickey Mantle is some of the most spot on fucking castings. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of it. What 61 casting and see if I can pull up a picture, if there's going to be a picture of both of them side by side. So here you go. Let's share this tab. Open in new tab. You're gonna load for me? Oh, it's pulling up fucking Facebook. Shit.
Don't you love that?
I hate it. So, this is what's his name? Barry Pepper. Barry Pepper is Roger Maris. Dude. I mean, fuck. That's great. But
yeah, that's spot on.
That's fucking
wild.
great. So yeah, Barry Pepper on the right, and then Roger Maris right here on the left. And then you do Thomas Jane as Mickey Mantle, and that's even better.
Yeah. What's the movie again?
61.
61.
I'm trying to find a comparison picture of them, what they looked like. Son of a bitch. What if I just type comparison after that?
Yeah, that would probably that'll probably do it.
There's no side by sides like they had for the other one.
This is you're really good at this, Beardo.
Oh, most professional, dude. Most professional. Am I actually bad? Okay, this might be as good as we're gonna get. This might be as good as we're gonna get here. Okay. So right here on the right, this is a real picture of Mickey Mantle.
Yeah.
And then so that's Mickey Mantle. And then here's Thomas Jane playing Mickey Mantle, dude. And Barry Pepper. So here's a real picture of Mickey. But dude, the movie's great. You should watch it.
Yeah.
It's a great baseball movie, but it's also a drama, dude. And it's about like Mickey Mantle getting injured, and Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris are on track to set the single season home run record. And Mickey Mantle gets injured. He's doing pills, alcohol, and stuff. So Roger Maris is the one, and he's the only one left in this home run race, and he winds up doing it and winds up, setting the single season home run record. So it's a great movie, dude. You should watch it.
Man, during that time in like the 90s and stuff, it's wild. Baseball has changed so much, and I hope it hits like a real like heyday again, like it was in the 90s, man. Because the 90s, like there were baseball movies all the time. My son was just watching Rookie of the Year today. Movie's so good. That movie's awesome. And I mean, you think about, we had The Sandlot, Angels in the Outfield, Rookie of the Year. I mean, even A Kid in King Arthur's Court revolved around like a kid that played baseball and stuff. There was all these. It was just part of our culture, right? And it's like, it's always been kind of the all-American sport. And we've reached this point where like football kind of took over, and now we're getting soccer rammed down our fucking throats. And I'm just like, man,
I'm so glad that's over, dude. I'm so glad the World Cup is over.
Is it over? Is it fully over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Spain won.
Okay.
Spain won. They played Argentina. And I'm just so glad it's over, because I'm tired of people pretending like they actually give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm done, dude. I'm done with it.
Yeah. Apparently I caused like a whole family problem in like my larger family.
Yeah, did you tell somebody that they didn't appreciate the way that they dressed their daughter?
Pretty close. Maybe worse.
Maybe worse.
Maybe worse.
Do you want to tell us?
Yeah, I can. So around my house, as any proper family should, we make fun of soccer.
Yeah.
And obviously my kids being in this modern age, they don't know the proper soccer slurs, And
who does?
So, me. I do.
Okay.
And so anyways, I just off the cuff, something came up about soccer, and I was like, fucking grass fairies. And, because that was the big one when I was a kid. That was the big one. I was like, freaking grass fairies, right? So I have a nephew that plays a lot of soccer. He likes it a lot.
Oh, no.
So my son was hanging out with my nephew, and he told my nephew's like, yeah, man, I love soccer. Kept talking about the World Cup. And my son was like, nobody cares about you grass fairies. Let's talk about something else.
Fuck yeah, dude. Best kid ever.
And so then, of course, it's become this whole thing. And so I was over there today, and I saw him.
The kid?
Yeah, I saw the kid. And apparently I didn't realize that this was a lingering issue, because my son has just been, once he figured out that it triggered my nephew, he's also doubled down on
just
the
going,
insults.
dude.
Yeah. He's going whole hog. And so my nephew was like, hey, Uncle Blaine. He's like, soccer players gay? And I was like, why do you say that? And he's like, because I heard you call them grass fairies. And I was like,
wait, so did your son blame it on you?
No, well, he was like, they were like, where did you hear this from? And you're like, that's what my dad calls them.
Okay, respect. All right. Yeah.
And so he's like, are some soccer players gay? And I'm like, are soccer players gay? And I'm like, I'm sure some of them are. Obviously. You asked me that question. I'm sure some of them are.
Was he like, Uncle Blaine, am I gay?
Right. He didn't say anything else. He just thought, I didn't realize the context in which he was asking it. I'm like, I'm sure some are, And, so that was my response. He took that as then an insult and me doubling down on the already, insults. And he's like, what the heck? And I was like, what? I'm sure that. And then my parents had to explain to me the entire situation. I was like,
fuck.
I might have created a
Was
monster
this your
here.
side of the family or your wife's side of the family?
It's my side of the family.
Okay.
And I looked at my dad and I was like, tell me I'm wrong. And he was like, you're 100% right. And I actually got in trouble for saying the same thing with some friends of ours. No joke. I shit you not. He apparently pissed off somebody that kept talking about soccer and whatever. And he rattled off basically the exact same insult and made a bunch of people mad. So people are super passionate about their soccer. I get it. Listen, I tried to play soccer. I hated running back and forth for an hour straight. I could think of not much worse. Nonstop running around, chasing a ball, scoring like one goal in an hour. Wasn't my bag.
Right. Yeah, man. That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck
It's
soccer.
great.
Fuck the World Cup. I'm so glad that it's over, dude. You know what they say about soccer? Those who couldn't play baseball, football, or basketball play soccer. It's true.
And
you can throw lacrosse in there too. Those who couldn't play baseball play lacrosse. Fuck lacrosse too. Lacrosse is
can be
gay
there.
as fuck.
I won't throw any shade on rugby though. That's a violent ass.
No, rugby is a man sport, dude.
Rugby is a
Rugby is a man sport, but lacrosse
Yeah.
is fucking gay. We always picked on the lacrosse guys in high school, dude.
We didn't have the lacrosse.
So when I was in Pennsylvania, we had a lacrosse team in high school, and dude, we picked on them, dude, because they thought they were tough, dude. They thought they were hot shit, dude, and everything. And it's like all the baseball players, we made fun of the lacrosse players, dude. So fucking gay, dude. Lacrosse is gay as fuck. By the way, we are live on Rumble as well as YouTube, and Mod Eric K with a Rumble rant for $1 says, you know who streams to Rumble as well? FearTheBeardo is. Come and watch it over here. We are live. We do all of our bro sciences over here on Rumble as well.
Yeah.
We do.
For when we have accidental slip-ups on stream and we might need to go to another platform.
Yeah. That would never happen.
That would never happen on the show.
That wouldn't happen over here. It wouldn't.
Tightly run ship. We
Yeah.
know everything that we're going to present. We actually pre-plan every segment, Woo. Is that our girl?
That's our girl, dude. Look at her.
Yeah.
She said, fresh locks. She just got her hair did, dude.
Oh, I
Dude,
thought she got like a weave. That was
She's
a new
so
weave.
pretty, dude. She's
is.
so fucking pretty, dude. Oh my gosh. I don't want to hear her talk. I don't want to hear her sports takes on her sports betting and everything because most of the time she's wrong. But gosh damn it, is she beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh man. Look at her eyes, dude. Look at her hair. Look at her lips. Look at her nose. Look at her tits. Look at her tits. Look at her tits, dude. She's so pretty, dude. We love Taylor Mathis.
I love that we've reached a point where it doesn't matter what you show. Somebody in chat's going to be like, AI.
It's AI.
It's AI.
It's AI, guys. Don't worry, it's AI. We got to talk about Asmongold, and I don't even know where to start, Blaine, because there's some controversy surrounding Asmongold and his new girlfriend. I've only learned this today from Steph. And Blaine, correct me if I'm wrong. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Let me paint the picture for you. Asmongold has this new girlfriend. She is a very pretty Asian woman. And allegedly she does OnlyFans.
Whoa.
I'm not sure of what kind of content she's putting on OnlyFans, but allegedly she's on OnlyFans. I don't know.
Her name is Casey, but it's Kaise.
So what people are worried about is how much control and manipulation she is having over Asmongold. And that can happen. That can happen where a woman can legit ruin your career and your life because of control.
Right.
Control. I don't like the way you dress. I don't like the way you speak. I don't like the way you stand. I don't like the way you walk. I don't like the way you eat and hold your fork and your knife when you're at the dinner table. I don't like that. You need to change. Like, women will do that and they'll nitpick you because women like, this is, gentlemen, listen. Let me speak to you. Gentlemen, women love the challenge. And they'll approach the challenge and want the challenge because they want to change you. And that is the challenge in itself. Here's this bad boy. I'm going to turn this bad boy good.
Right.
You hear it all the time, dude. That's right, Chelsea. Crazy woman that is. That's right. Crazy woman. What's up, Chelsea?
Woman.
Good to see you, Chelsea.
This isn't all women.
It's not all women. It's not all. But people are concerned about Asmongold and his new relationship with his girlfriend because, let's be honest, do you see something here, Blaine?
I see that he is batting out of his average, as some would say.
100%. That's where I was getting at. She is way out of his league. This chick is fucking hot. I love the hot Asians, dude. Hot Asians are great.
I'm really curious. Obviously, she does like the makeup and stuff, but it's like you look at the pictures of her and I'm like, she almost doesn't even look like a real person. Like the AI joke, like, but brother.
Well, no, you know what she is? She's the anime waifu thing. She's the girl that does like the cross eyes with the peace signs and the tongue out and goes ooh woo and fucking shit like that. Like she is your typical anime waifu incarnate in fucking personification. I have all these bookmarks, so I guess we'll just, we'll go down the list here.
Right.
What's her name? Casey?
Yeah, with a K.
Casey adds some fuel to Asmongold's shitgate and quotes, you know how I know you never wash your hands? Can I say it? I don't want another shitgate. So the same day I saw the dookie stain, I was going to go pee, and I saw 2 bottles of hand wash there, completely full. Why is it just sitting there? You're not even using it. So let alone the fact that people are concerned that she might just be dating Asmongold for clout and that this is all just a publicity thing to make her more popular.
Right.
She is publicly humiliating him live on his live streams. That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem, Blaine. Blaine, I'm going to ask you a personal question.
Okay.
Feel free to not answer it if you don't want to.
Okay.
You stream with your wife every now and then?
Yeah.
How many times has she publicly embarrassed you on a live stream?
Never.
Thank you. That should be the correct answer.
Yeah, not once.
Your wife would never publicly and should never publicly embarrass you, let alone on a live stream, amongst your friends, amongst her friends, and amongst family, her family or your family. Your wife should be your biggest fan, your biggest supporter. You, gentlemen, you should be a superstar celebrity to your wife or girlfriend. And they should view you as that and treat you as that and speak of you like that. When this chick is on Asmongold's live stream publicly humiliating him, dude, that is a red flag. That's no good.
No good. No good.
Do not wash your hands.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
Well, he is notoriously known for being like an absolute grubworm.
Yes. Yes. And he has self-admitted that he is gross, he has bad hygiene, he has bad cleaning habits, that his house is a pigsty, and that's fine. Asmongold himself on his platform has said it. He's self-aware. That don't give your girlfriend the right to fucking shame you about that.
No.
Your girlfriend should look at you in the light of like, I don't see him that way. He's my hero. I don't view him as disgusting. She's telling him that he's disgusting, then why the fuck are you dating the guy?
Right.
If you think he's gross and he's not washing his hands or whatever shit gate or poop gate that they're talking about, I don't know. you don't publicly humiliate the guy, whether he says it himself or not. I can go online and say, I'm a fucking retard and I don't know how to read, which I'm not saying that. I do know how to read. Fuck you. But if I'm streaming with a hypothetical girlfriend or wife, I don't want her going on stream and saying, Beardo, you don't know how to fucking read.
No.
I'll say it. You're not saying it.
No.
No.
No. And if she respects you, she wouldn't. Unless it was just like a very light like joke and then it's like explained or whatever. And like, I'm just saying that because I know that he can. He's actually an excellent reader, reads all the time. Whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be handled very tactfully for it to work and not come across as just taking the man down. And the other thing is
you can word it the right way. Yeah. Absolutely. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, because that's the thing is it's not like you can't rib each other or whatever, but also when you're in that kind of a spotlight, when you're being viewed by this many people, there's some decorum. You know,
dude,
there's a way
60 to 70,000 people live at one time, and that doesn't even put into the equation that how many people are watching after the fact.
Right. But the thing is, it's like, okay, you look at this whole situation and you're like, there's like,
Ace,
obviously,
Lady
yeah. No, I completely agree. And the only time you do that is or I say do that. When you see that happen, it's because the woman is knocking the man down a peg, putting him in his place in front of certain people that she wants to put in his place. But the other thing is that you look at this relationship and
people that she wants to impress.
Right. She's getting the benefit here. I mean, Asmongold is massive, very, very famous. Yes, there are obviously some perks that he could get with this relationship, but it's like, when you look at it, who's getting the leg up here? Like, who's getting the real long-term benefit? She is. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. Let's go ahead and watch it, boys.
Did not wash your hands.
I did.
You know how I know you never wash your hands?
She didn't even let him talk.
I can say it. I don't want another shit gate.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no. Look at the body language, dude.
Yeah.
And to play devil's advocate, he is a streamer. This could be performative. But, however, Asmongold is not a performative streamer. What you get from Asmongold is Asmongold. He's not playing a character, from my understanding. He is genuinely Asmongold, Zach, I think his name is, 100% of the time. It's just a regular dude. He's not playing a character like some of us do. So this is tough. I don't think this is performative. He's genuinely kind of embarrassed here, which sucks.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the same day I saw the dookie stain, I was going to go pee. I saw 2 bottles of hand wash there. Completely
She is mega hot.
full. One of
She's
them I
mega hot,
actually
dude.
opened it. You know how you have to do the little twisty thing to open a hand soap? I opened it.
So it was locked, yeah. Like it was brand
What
new.
is it for? Why is it just sitting there? You're not even using it.
If somebody comes over, they want to wash their hands.
It was brand new.
I try to care for my guests.
I try to care for my guests. Oh fuck! Hold on, there's more. We're not done with this situation. I got a whole fucking laundry list of things going on with this. Here we go. Let's go ahead and show this. Asmongold's lady friend grossed out finding detached head in his fridge. Why is it just a head? How'd you know that? No getaway. What? This is his girlfriend. Hold on.
I gotta get myself a knife, and where is it?
Wait, your fridge
Okay.
is very clean.
Yeah, it is. Of course it's clean.
No, never mind.
No, it's not.
Is
Wait.
that a cockroach head? That's a fucking cockroach head.
Yeah, actually it is.
Oh no!
Yeah, actually,
Oh
it is.
no! Yeah, well, actually, that is.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
a detached cockroach head. And you know how I killed it? I slammed its head in the fucking fridge door. Is how I killed it.
Yeah. Shouldn't have put his head there.
Yeah, what was the cockroach? What was the cockroach thinking it was doing there? Obviously, I'm gonna decapitate it using the fucking
Yeah.
fridge door.
Yeah. What an idiot. That's what
What
he
a
gets.
dumbass bug.
Why is it
How
just
did
a
you know
head?
that? How did you know
Because
that?
there's a little thing on the
pointing.
head.
Yeah, no, you're
Antennas.
right. They actually. Oh my God.
Why is it just a head? What is that?
What?
That.
Give me a minute.
Is that pineapple?
Yeah.
Why is it green?
Why is it green? Why is your pineapple green?
They make them that way.
Yeah, I got it from Colombia. It's a Colombian pineapple. They're green.
Yeah, everybody
Give
knows
me a
that.
minute.
Is that pineapple?
Yeah.
Why is it green?
Because it was for the pineapple.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh my God, it's actually.
Ew.
He is trolling a little bit. He is
A
trolling.
little bit.
Yeah,
Little bit.
he's trolling. Okay.
Hey,
all
Beardo.
right.
Beardo, here.
Yeah. Oh. That's her?
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to see her in Ada Wong cosplay now.
Yeah. Now.
Right now.
Now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm about it. Sign me the fuck up.
Holy smokes. Hold on a minute.
That is a fucking smoke show, dude.
Oh, my God.
I'm seeing
Yeah,
the little
I know,
screen here
you're
at the
seeing
bottom
what
of
I can see,
StreamYard.
but we're
I'm seeing it. You can show
I'm
that.
trying.
You can
think
show
that's
that.
safe?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can show that.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we already showed worse today on the stream.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, dude. Yes. Listen, boys. This is a girl that you give your social security to. You give her access to all of your bank accounts. You give her access to your credit cards. You put her on the title of your house. You give her everything.
And then she ruins your fucking life.
And then
you
she
say,
ruins
Thank you.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. She ruined your life, and then afterwards you say thank you. I am ready for my life to be ruined.
And I'm pretty sure that that's exactly what we're witnessing in real time with Asmongold. That is. Good God.
Whoa! Show the bouncy one.
Yeah. Hold on.
Show it. Fuck, boys. All right, we're gonna have to cut Bro Science short.
Yeah.
What was her name? Casey?
Casey. Yeah.
With a K.
Yeah. With a K. Holy smokes.
Here's another clip of Asmongold says he's regretting getting a girlfriend. Okay, let's watch this one.
With her. I'm gonna do the tier list with her.
And we're gonna play Roblox.
We're gonna play Roblox. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do what I have to do. I'm gonna do what I have to do.
I'm gonna do what I have to do to get laid.
Yep.
Whatever I have to do to get some titties, that's what he's saying. Look at her.
I mean,
She's gorgeous, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck. I feel for the guy, dude. I feel for the guy. I've been in that position, dude, where I'm dating out of my league, and
he knows. And
he
he's just
knows it.
Look at his face, just in that shot. Just the fuck. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
She wins Jugs of July. We'll just put it that way.
She wins Jugs of Life. Here we go. Asmongold got embarrassed by a lady friend complaining about his toilet. What happened to your toilet? It's unusable.
You want to get the one, not that one. That's a piece of shit. That's the good one. This one? Yeah, that's the good one.
He's playing Pal World.
No. What's so funny about it? What's so funny? It's a great base. What do you mean?
You're ugly.
What do you mean? It's a cool base.
Toilets.
I do?
Yeah.
Wait. Do you mean in real life or in game?
In game.
Oh, okay. Well,
Obviously.
well, no, my base is great. I was just saying, in real life, I'd agree with you. No, it's my base is it's optimized. It's optimized. Everything about this is perfect.
I was gonna go pee earlier.
Yeah? What about it? Is it
What happened to your toilet?
what?
It's unusable.
What? I mean, it's unusable.
There's like the biggest dookie stain.
No, there's not.
There is.
Well, hold on. Just because there's a large fucking shit brown stain on your toilet doesn't mean it's unusable. It
No.
might be off-putting, it might be gross, but that motherfucker probably still flushes.
I bet it does.
Yeah.
Everybody knows you just pee off that dookie stain. You just pee
Dude,
it right
if
off
it's
of there.
yellow, let it
Let it
mellow.
mellow.
If it's brown,
black-
flush it down, dude. And if it's black,
you put it back.
put it back, dude.
Put it back.
Okay, Blaine, be honest with me here.
Yeah.
Be honest.
Uh-huh.
I don't know much about Asmongold.
Yeah.
Do you think this is performative?
There is a level of performative probably to a degree, but he is, like I said, he is notoriously a grubworm. Have you ever seen Asmongold's room? Have you seen the images of his room?
Do you have pictures of it?
I was just looking.
I've seen it, but we can pull it up for the chat.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Stop screen share. Share screen.
He lives in filth. He lives in a pigsty.
Yeah.
Oh God, I couldn't even imagine, dude.
No.
Oh God, this
It's
is your
bad.
workspace, dude.
Yeah. That's bad. Bad.
Bad.
Look at all those.
Look at all the
Cups.
big gulps over there, dude.
Isn't he the one he doesn't drink water also?
Look at under the desk. Yeah, he chases water with Coke.
Yeah.
He's like, I need to start drinking more water. Then he drinks regular water that we all do every day. Hopefully we all do. And he has to chase it with Coke because he thinks water's disgusting.
Right.
But
now,
like,
supposedly a lot of this stuff he started getting in better shape,
right.
from what I've heard.
Right. He started cleaning some of this stuff up. I believe this is an old picture, but
Yeah,
like,
it
look at
is.
the Costco sized bags of like your snack sized chips. You got the over on the left behind the chair. You got the bag of it. You got the box right over there sitting next to it. That looks like a bottle of empty vodka at the bottom left side of the screen. Look at the right under his desk, how much trash and bags of fast food that he has under the desk. And then look at the empty containers of mac and cheese or rice that he's got there in the red cups. And then the actual big gulps of soda. And how many cans of fucking Diet Coke or beer is that on the fucking right? The dude does live in filth. And he has admitted that he lives in filth.
Yeah.
But for your girlfriend to go on stream and publicly humiliate you like that, I don't know, man. I don't like it.
So that's the thing here where there's a few things about this, a little bit of a red flag. I saw this. I was going to call attention to it. She did a post. Also, big no-no. Let's see here if I can show this. All right, here we go. Jumped out as a bit of a red flag here. All right,
Okay.
so what I want to do, I want to show. Oh, can I zoom in so it doesn't show? Okay. Here's the post. She posts this. Wrong one. She posts this of the two of them. Here. Says, I did not force him to make this face, right?
Yeah.
Then, okay, so this is her new boyfriend. This is, they're dating now, whatever. She follows it up with this. I really like them. And a picture of another dude with her making the same face.
No, is that another dude or is that him from a few years ago?
No, that's not him.
That's another dude?
He's
It
never
looks
had a
like it
shaved
could
head.
be him.
As far as I've known, he has never shaved his head.
Chad, is that him or is that a different dude? That
Or
looks
is
like
that-
it could be him.
Somebody says that's Ariana Grande. Ah, that's what they're saying.
Oh, that's Ariana Grande with her new
okay.
boyfriend. Okay, so that's not her.
Okay.
We
Okay,
should have
so we're
known.
safe.
We
We're
should have
safe.
known. We should have known. Yeah, that's not her. Not her. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But,
That's a little more
but-
comforting.
Asmongold did reply to it. Want to scroll down to the replies? Here we go. That's right, guys. She didn't make me make that face. She just made me retake the photo 30 times until I did. And then she replied, wouldn't have happened if you just did it right the first time. So now she's condescending him playfully condescending him a little bit. You know what? Couples can do that on social media. That's fine. We all do that a little bit. There's this one here.
Dude. Oh, sorry.
Go for it.
So the left is like coming after this chick hard. You
On the
can see
left? The liberals?
Oh, yeah, look at this. Even when you guys eventually break up, this will forever be your legacy. You will always be remembered as that one girl who dated the Yahtzee and didn't care.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like this. Watching
And then
Lefty's
she,
crash
wait,
out.
wait, what'd she say? Limited time offer on my OnlyFans? No.
Yeah, 50%
no.
off with exclusive links.
No. No shame. No
No shame.
shame. Fuck.
No shame.
Holy shit. And then what's
Yeah.
this? Watching leftist crash out because Asmund is dating a hottie is legit one of the funniest things I've ever seen on X. So
Yeah.
liberals are crashing out because she's dating who they have labeled a right-wing conservative white supremacist.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have this too. Asmongold revealed his new girlfriend. Let's pause this. We're going to watch this. His new girlfriend gave him a list of requirement changes before she left. To left where? To go? I'm assuming
I
back
guess go
home.
back home.
Okay. She gave me a big list of things to do. She wanted me to do. She wanted me to clean up the house. She said it's contaminated. That's number one. There was a house I was going to buy, but I ended up not buying it though. But I still might do it. All right, let's go ahead and watch.
She said she wants me to clean up the house. She wanted me to clean up the house. Yeah. She said it's contaminated. And
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
I mean, you
it
can't.
begins. No,
Sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm just still scrolling. You know what I'm saying? I'm just.
Ray!
What? I'm sorry, I derailed your point. You can go back. You know, I made a mistake. You can go run back.
Oh, go back. Go back.
Okay.
Go back.
Yeah, let's do the right thing. Yeah.
Gentlemen, I was not kidding when I said that I am going to go to Japan and find a wife and bring her back home with me. This is no exaggeration, no hyperbole here. You will find me in Japan soon and bring home a very nice, modest, smoking fucking hot Japanese woman.
Right.
Ish. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Back
All
on
right.
track. Back on track.
Yeah.
she
Yeah,
said
yeah.
she wants me to clean up the house. She wanted me to clean up the house. Yeah. She said it's contaminated. And it begins. No, that's number one. She said she wanted me to shower more. And I think there was like one other one I forgot. She gave me a big list of things that she wanted me to do. I forgot what the other ones were though. Her boyfriend. There it is. It's always the same, isn't it? The man, yeah, you go to the gym. I don't think that was one of them. Israel's trying to compromise you. Why not buy a second house? I will consider.
Israel trying to compromise him. She's a fucking spy. She's a spy, dude.
This is like a bow or whatever.
Yeah, bow. No, dude, this is a what was the one fucking CNN dude?
Yeah, there's been a bunch of them. These Chinese spies.
The Chinese spies, bro.
I don't know. Like, there was a house I was gonna buy. I ended up not buying it though. I might do it, and that's it.
I don't know. I'm not gonna do it. I might.
So brush your hair. She did say she wanted me to cut my hair shorter, but not like super short. She said like when I played Final Fantasy 14. That was the frame of reference that she used. So yeah. Now I don't know really. Like I'm willing to. I told her I'd be willing to cut it a little bit.
Okay, no. Okay, gentlemen, listen up here. Let me give you some words of wisdom. Trust the bro science. When she's talking about cleaning the house and that the house is contaminated, 100% follow through with that. Clean the fucking house.
Right.
When a woman
Get yourself
tells you to do anything with your appearance, after she is already interested in you, and then she follows up with, oh, I think you should dress like this, get a haircut, do this style. No, don't do it. She was interested in you for the way that you were at the time. Now, physical health, yeah, he probably should go to the gym. He could work on that, improve his fucking diet and everything. But
he could do something about that hair. I mean, it's a little much, but listen,
she's
it needs to be on
trying
your
to
own time.
change him,
She
Blaine.
Is.
She's
100%.
interested in him the way that he is right now.
Yeah. No,
the moment that you give a woman like that control and power, it's all downhill from there, because then she's going to have you doing some ridiculous shit and she's not going to respect you. Am I wrong?
You start small, right? You're like, look, hey, we're going to compromise here. I'll clean the room. I know you gave me a laundry list. Baby steps, but I want to make it habitable for you to want to come around, okay? Let's see how long. Let's make sure that this isn't a transactional relationship, that you just aren't, obviously, we've all never heard of this chick. Don't know who she is. Shows her coochie
We
on
all
the
know her
internet.
now.
Yeah, we all know her now, right? And everybody's going to continue to know her. So that's the thing. All right? He needs to vet this out. To properly vet it out, take his time. Fine. All right, look, I'll clean my room, clean my house, get stuff in order, because I need to do that for me, like you said. Maybe get some health things situated. But you don't got to change your whole persona, change your whole life, change how you look, all this stuff. It's like she's either interested in you or she's not.
Bingo.
You can't be doing all that.
Bingo. You give her that amount of power, it'll never end. She'll just want more and more and more until eventually she's changed you enough that now you are not even the person. You're not even recognizable to her anymore because you have changed so much. And if this were the other way around, Blaine, could you imagine if Asmongold was like, I want you to do your hair this certain way. I want you to change. You change the way that you dress. Could you imagine, dude? What do women always say? Well, if you can't accept me for how I am, then you don't deserve me. I'm a free spirit. This is me. I'm not going to change. This is who I am. But the woman will go to the man and demand all of these fucking changes. And then once you do all those things because you love her, you want to make her happy, then what happens? She winds up fucking your best friend. She winds up fucking the coworker. She winds up fucking her work husband. She winds up cheating on you and leaving you because now you're boring because you allowed her to fucking control you for so long.
Well, exactly. And that's the thing, too, is there's a level of testing here to see like what level of which you'll give and whatever and conform. And they don't. The thing is, they don't want to do this. Going to do every last thing that they're told to do. Like they don't. That's not what she wants. She's just looking to see what your response is. And yes, there is clearly things that Asmongold needs to get right. Okay. But the thing is, he needs to take his time because this could go badly. It could go very badly.
Yeah.
And also, hopefully, because as we've all talked about and whatever, she's got an OF or a whatever she's got. Right. But like the thing is, some of these chicks, like as far as what I can tell by the very mild amount of research we've been doing since we started this, she's not one of those that does
full body
things with other dudes.
Okay.
So also, that's the thing, man. Which I don't see Asmongold putting up with that. But like, he needs to get a pulse on that. I would hope that like it's like, look, okay, we're locked in now. We got enough money. We're good. Like, where's this headed? What are your future plans here?
Mm-hmm. And you got to think Asmongold in the position he's in, this is probably the hottest chick that has ever showed any interest in him. She's a fucking smoke show, dude.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, you got to think in his position, given him and his lifestyle, his appearance, the way he looks, and like a chick of this caliber being interested in him, fuck.
It's hard to turn down.
Fuck. That's tough, dude. That's tough, man. He's in a tough spot, man. prayers up for Asmongold. Hopefully he makes the right decisions and everything. And hopefully it works out for them because dude, what a fucking trophy girlfriend, potential trophy wife, dude.
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
That's a fucking rocket right there.
Everyone will have seen your girl's butthole, but
I'm about to as soon as this stream's over.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right, boys, let's read some super chats and let's get the hell out of here because I'm hungry and I'm going to DoorDash some wings, I think. Yeah. Jason Nelson with the 2 says R&B, what is that? Rhythm and blues?
Robert Meyer Burnett.
Robert Meyer Burnett, my bad. RMB saying just hoping for Age of Ultron type film. I think Age of Ultron has aged well.
I do too. I didn't like it when it first came out. Saw it
Neither
a couple
did
years
I.
back and I was like, damn, this is not bad.
Yeah. It's aged well. Thank you, Jason Nelson, for the 2. BMCCB with the $10 says, sorry I'm late. I'm helping my bros move heavy things. Good. Lift those heavy things, dude.
That's right.
Thank you, BMCCB, for the 10. Dermy Wormy with that 5 says, Gary said today that RDJ will be playing Iron Man again after Secret Wars. We'll see. If Gary says it, then there's some truth behind it.
Yeah.
VJ the Vigilant with an 8 month says, I don't know about the future of the MCU, but I am excited for Godzilla World, Toho's version of the Monsterverse. I made a video on my VJ Son of X51 YouTube. Hell yeah, dude.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
I controversially wasn't as crazy about Godzilla -1.
I thought it was good. I didn't think it was like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing I've ever seen, but I thought it was good.
I agree. I love trashy Godzilla movies. I like the new Monsterverse.
I do too.
I think they're just fun. I think they're big, dumb fun. And that's what I'm about. So with that one, I was like, hey, took itself a little seriously. Wasn't exactly what I wanted, but I totally understand why everybody loves it.
It was more of a movie, less about Godzilla, more about like the people involved.
Right. Which is... That's like the OG early Godzilla stuff. They were more metaphors and all of that. And I get it.
Yeah. Nicholas Goropoulos with a $2 says, this show needed true Greek representation like me.
Yeah.
Did I pronounce that right? Goropoulos?
I think it's Goropoulos.
Yeah, Goropoulos. Okay, I said it right the first time.
That.
Thank you, Nicholas, for the 2. Kelly Paulson with the 10 says, watched Obsession the other day. Loved it, but very disturbing. It is a great movie.
It is. So good.
Obsession is very good. Thank you for the 10. Thundarius 5 with a 2 says accidental Yahtzee tax. Accidental. Very accidental.
Yeah.
Boba Realist with a 199 says not 6 million tax. Fuck. Thank you for the 199. Or Gigantin with a 16 month says, howdy guys. Y'all might not hear from me for a while as I've decided to admit myself to a rehabilitation center. This will be good. Prayers appreciated. I'm sorry to hear that, Orgiganton. Sorry to hear that. I hope everything goes well and smooth and that you find the help that you need. That's tough to hear.
Yeah. We'll miss you while you're gone, but it's good to be proactive and be working on this stuff in yourself. So
yeah,
congratulations
at least you're
on
self-aware.
that component of it. Right. For sure.
Yeah. If you have a problem, it's good to be self-aware. Prayers up to Orgiganton. Sorry to hear that. Thank you for the 16 months. Eric K with a 5, dropping the Rumble link, says, Beardo, you can find and catch Fear the Beardo here on Rumble when his channel is gone from YouTube. That's right. That's right. And we are live over on Rumble as well. I see the Rumble audience. Sperian's over on Rumble. The Tankala's over on Rumble. Thank you guys for being over there. John Ease with a 2 says, bro Scientology for the win. Not quite, but thank you for the 2. Eric K with a 5 says, what the fuck, Beardo? Jolton Joe DiMaggio 56 game hitting streak, and I'm not even a baseball fan, and I know that. Take a poop or something. Clear your mind. I don't know. Joe, George, my mistake. Thank you for the 5. Nagranol with a $20 finally made it home in time to drop a dono for the bro science. Not sure if I heard Beardo right, but every phone, correct? Every phone.
Every phone.
Every phone, he did. Thank you, Nagranol, for the $20. Eric K with a 2 says Lou Gehrig died of Lou Gehrig's disease. Fact, he did. He did die of Lou Gehrig's disease. Thank you for the 2. John McKinley with a $5 says, I am now 28 minutes behind because I legit can't stop rewinding Beardo's Yahtzee blunder. Holy shit, dude. My bad. My bad. Thank you for the 5. Some Norwegian guy with a 5 month says, just watched a movie called Bandit with Josh Duhamel and Mel Gibson. I was pleasantly surprised. It was actually really fun. Worth seeing. Bandit. Have you ever seen it, Blaine?
That sounds familiar. Let me see. No, I did not see this, but I do remember this one. I need to see it.
I like Josh Duhamel.
Yeah, shoot. I like Gibson.
Yeah. We'll add it to the list. Thank you, some Norwegian guy, for the 5 months. Narco with a 5. According to Grok, Asmongold is worth almost $15 million. I'm not sure that doesn't factor into her dating him at all. Not even a single bit whatsoever. Yeah, totally not a factor at all. Not a factor.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, hopefully it's not. But in today's dating climate, how things are going,
you got to be careful.
You got to be careful, boys. Yeah. Thank you, Narco, for the 5. Goody64 with a 2 says, Bro Science Japan meetup. We got to do the Connecticut New Haven meetup first. The pizza tour. That's what I want to do.
Right.
I'm trying to put a pizza tour together. We got to do that first, and then maybe we do Japan.
Listen, I mean, if we're doing a pizza tour, though, we also kind of need to do a glizzy tour. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, okay.
Go around, try some dogs.
Some dogs. Where's the best place for dogs, though?
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
Everywhere has good dogs.
Everywhere has their own, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got your
Carolina's
Detroit
got their
dog,
style.
your
Detroit's
Carolina
got theirs.
dog, yeah. Chicago dog.
Right.
My favorite dog is the Mexican Abuelas down in Southern California, the bacon wrapped with the grilled onions, grilled peppers, and with everything is on it, dude. Everything, dude.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite dogs, the bacon wrapped dogs with everything. Margaret Wiggle with a 2 says, what's the next manly as fuck movie? We need to figure it out. We need to decide. I was thinking maybe Apocalypto, because Mel Gibson's been in the news cycle. So I was thinking maybe Apocalypto, we do that for Manly AF.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see. We got to wait for Xwing to come back. Xwing is traveling. Xwing is traveling next week. And so we got to wait for Xwing to come back so we can do the next Manly AF movie.
If Xwing's not going to be here next week, I was going to say, you did just watch Usual Suspects. If you want me to watch it, we could talk it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. For Bro Science?
All right. Yeah. All right.
Let's
well,
do
then
it.
chat. Usual Suspects. Was that easy to get a hold of?
Usual Suspects? I just rented it on Prime.
Okay.
Actually, no. Sorry. It's free on Max.
Well, there we go.
It's free on Max.
It's easy to get your hands on.
Yep.
Easy-ish, if you have Max. So, sweet. All right. Yeah, Usual Suspects. We'll talk it next week.
Hell yeah. Usual Suspects next week for Bro Science Manly AF movies. We'll do that. Shout out to the YouTube audience. Shout out to the Rumble audience. Thank you to the mods, the members, the lurkers, everybody in chat for another successful Bro Science podcast, episode 115. Blaine, what do you got going on?
Yeah, Nick Cage month still going on Criticless Cast. Lately, though, we've been doing it where we pair it with a current movie that's coming out. This week's show, it's going to be chill. We're going to hang. Y'all, it's 7 Eastern, and on the Criticless Cast channel. Go sub over there if you're not already. I'm finally starting to push our channel some. For a long time, I didn't even talk about it because I'm talking about Criticless all the time. But we've been doing Nick Cage month. We've watched a bunch of awesome ass movies. You guys get to choose what we watch every week. So we run a poll. You guys vote on it. So this week we are doing Gone in 60 Seconds, and that movie is the shit. It's so great. I had so much fun. I watched it yesterday. I'm excited to talk about it, and Matt and Crystal have been watching it again. But we've been doing a lot of different Cage things. You know, I still think currently my favorite of the bunch might I don't know. I'm still struggling because last week was The Rock.
Right.
Also very good. So, well, I'll save that till tomorrow's episode. But so we've got this week. We're doing Gone in 60 Seconds. Come hang with us. And that I think is the last thing I'm doing for the week. Things have been really busy with the family, so that'll probably be the only stream that I do. But yeah, and then so Usual Suspects next week. We'll be chatting about it on this channel, on the show.
Oh yeah. Go check out Criticless Cast tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Mods, if you guys want to, Mark Andre Roy just dropped it.
Yep.
Shout out to Mark. Thank you for dropping
Thanks, Mark.
the links over there. Make sure you guys go make an account, head over to Criticless, start reviewing shit. It's free to join, so go ahead and do that. Thank you guys. We're going to go ahead and raid this live stream. Is going to go over to Fear the Beardo 2 to a premiered video that's scheduled over there. Thank you guys again, mods, members, lurkers, everybody who super chatted today, donated, all the good stuff. And remember, chat, let me leave you with this. The man who says he can and the man who says he can't are both usually right. Don't be fat. Don't be gay. Go to the gym. Lift heavy things. And if you are fat, fast.
Okay.
Borderline starve yourself. Don't starve yourself. Don't force yourself to throw up. I don't know. But start fasting, go to the gym, lift heavy things, and be athletic. We will catch you next week for Bro Science episode 116. But until then, Bro Science. Get out! Yeah!
In a world where protein shakes have oat milk, where every meeting starts with feelings, and where someone, somewhere, is explaining masculinity with makeup on, 3 men said, yeah, we're gonna need a bigger grill.
Son of a bitch.
And that's it, boys. $500 easy. Let's go!
This is the end for you, my master.
Let's go! Yeah!
Can you finger bust, please?
Oh, the times that I've heard that.
3 men, 3 microphones, 0 professional credentials. This is Bro Science.